you, HP. You. You. I'm so sick of capitalism, bro. Because, like, seriously, what do you mean? What do you mean I've had this printer for 5 years? Okay, I've never connected it to Wi-Fi, ever. I have the cord that goes directly into my system, right? Right? I'm trying to make Zelda characters for my daughter's birthday. That's in 2 days. She wanted to print off some characters. I was gonna cut them to have decorations for her cake, right? I have ink. Because it says I have ink. Look it, I have ink. Just wait, because I'm gonna show you how this is. I'm gonna show you how this is. I go to print, and nothing's happening. I'm like, what the what is going on, right? Well, look, here, I have my little fancy schmancy ink. I've been using the On ink because it's literally like $40 cheaper forever. For literally ever. I've never had an issue. I printed off something literally 2 days ago. But I've been getting this message every time. You need to connect to Wi-Fi. You need to connect to Wi-Fi. You're going to lose the ability to print soon. I'm like, dude, it shouldn't matter, right? Because I have it directly plugged into the computer. What does Wi-Fi have anything to do with it when you have the cord directly plugged in to the hard drive? Right? So I was ignoring it. Well, won't print, right? So I'm like, okay, finally. It's like, you need to connect to Wi-Fi. You need to connect to Wi-Fi. I was like, okay, finally I connected to Wi-Fi. You see that the ink, it's full. So it's registering the ink, obviously enough to register the levels and stuff like that, right? I go to print. Ready? The indicated cartridges have been identified as altered or cloned. HP printers require original HP. Those are like $40 more. Those are really like $40 more. Again, I have been using this for years. It is a perfectly functioning printer. It works fine. I have been using this ink for years. Like, how is this legal? How is this legal? How is this legal? Why are we not pissed at the fact that they are penny pinching the already most expensive liquid on the planet? And now, like I said, I can't even. I just spent $70 on these ink cartridges last week. Printed stuff off just perfectly fine, and now you're telling me I'm gonna have to spend $150 to get a black and a color HP cartridge just so I can print off this shit for my daughter's birthday, even though I have the cord, and now it needs to have Wi-Fi in order to work, even though I have the cord. Like, what the like, I don't want to hear any boomers or any bullshit to be like, oh, we have it. Like, no, you. Back when you bought a printer, you could just have a printer and plug it into your computer and then buy whatever ink matched the numbers, and it would just work. You didn't have to sign your life away for this, and this. Because watch, pretty soon I'm gonna buy a regular printer ink, and then it's gonna start going, and then it's gonna be like, oh, now you need a subscription to use the ink. Like, when does it end? Seriously, when does it end? I'm pissed. I am pissed. Like, I may be crying right now, but I am so rageful because this is just disgusting. HP, you already know how much you charge for your computers, your printers, and your ink. Like, I'm an HP girly. Look at HP, but you won't let me have the ink. You won't let me be stingy with the ink, bro. You, HP. You, HP. You.
Ain't no way no grown adult should be this mad about a printer. Like, this is what we call a grown child. A grown child. Ain't no way you should be this upset. You rageful, you angry, you crying about some ink? Are you serious? You cannot be serious right now. This right here, people like that is what's wrong. You should not be an adult having a whole meltdown and a breakdown about HP printers. And you mad because you buying off-brand ink and they not gonna let you use it no more. Yeah, that's the way business works. Why the hell would they let you use somebody else's off-brand ink in their product? The whole point is for you to buy the ink. Like, if this is the main thing that people just don't get, they want to go cry and be like, oh, this is illegal. This is such a travesty. Don't even get into the legalities of it, because you're the one that's really not necessarily doing something quote unquote illegal that you're going to be arrested for. But yo, you're doing something wrong. You bought an HP product and now you're trying to use another brand's ink when HP wants you to use their ink. And instead of getting on the internet and crying because you got to spend an extra $40. Oh my God, an extra $40. Yo, if an extra $40 for ink is breaking you, why are you throwing a birthday party? Why are you even doing this? There are other cheaper options. Like, if you ain't got the $40 to put the right ink into your printer, there's other options. You can go first and foremost to your library. Your library. Take what you want, have them print it off, and it probably won't cost you more than a couple of dollars. So miss me with all of that if you can't afford it. The second thing is, you could go to somewhere, I know back in the day it used to be Kinko's, maybe now it's like FedEx office or something, have them print it off. Why are you crying and complaining when you know that you can't afford it? You showed us all of these other HP products. Clearly you like HP. Why are you giving them the finger now? You got their computer, you got their printer, and you mad now that you got to buy they ink if you want to continue to use their product. You know what this sounds like to me? This reminds me of a person that buys a luxury vehicle because they want to stunt for the world. They got their Benz, they got the Range Rover, they went and got them a Lamborghini, and then when they got to go take it in for service, they like, oh, hold on. What you mean the oil change is $1,000? You're driving a damn $100,000 car. What did you think? What did you think? If you can't afford the car and you can't afford the maintenance, then you don't need the car. And it's the same thing. If you can't afford the ink before you bought the printer, don't buy the printer. It's as simple as that. We understand how printers work. Why she said 5 years? Why are you acting clueless? You know you got to buy ink. You know right there next to the printers in the store is the ink, and you can see the prices. You can see how much are these cartridges going to be. You should have bought a printer where you could actually afford the ink of the actual brand of the printer instead of coming on the internet and crying. Let's just be real. You just in a position where your money ain't right yet. People that cry about stuff like this, it's your paper not right. Your paper not right. And if you can withstand listening to me and some of the times that I got to bring you that tough love, we're going to get you to a place where you recognize you can develop skills. You can put yourself in a position where you can begin to make more money. Because this is the thing. If you were making more money, you're not crying about it. You're not crying about it. The issue goes way deeper than $40 extra for some cartridges. You need to put yourself in a position where this is never you. I'm talking to everybody watching this channel. Everybody watching this channel, and you are looking at this woman like, what the hell is she doing? Or if you may have even been on her side, but something that I'm saying is starting to click like, hold on. Do I really want to be the person that rages out because something costs an extra $10, $40, even an extra $100 than it used to? Do I want to be that person, or do I want to be the person that I gets to that bag, I gets to that paper, and I'm going to buy it no matter how much it costs because I can afford it? You're not being ripped off. Nobody's taking advantage of you. They're not doing anything illegal. They're doing what a business does, which is provide you a service and profit off of the service that they are providing you with. That's business at the heart of it. And if you don't want to do business with them, don't get on the internet crying. Go find a cheaper alternative. You can afford On Ink. Go get you an On printer. I don't even know if they got them. I ain't never even heard of that brand. Right? I buy HP and I buy the HP ink and I'm good. You know? So I find it so interesting that people freak out and just go off on a tangent and just rant and lose their minds, and it don't make no sense why. That's my thoughts. Definitely share yours in the comments if you like. Until next time, I'm Jay. Stay blessed.